Hello, my crafty friends. It's Crystal with Happy to Plan. I am going to be sharing with you today a gift basket that I made for a Mother's Day dinner that we are having at my church. We are inviting some mothers from one of our battered shelters here in the area to come to dinner for the evening. And we're making them each just a little giveaway, kind of, like a party treat. And this is how I've decorated it, and I'll show you in a minute what I did put inside. I also made little clothespins that we're going to be using for a game. So I'm just going to show you all as well how to make that, how I made that. And what I did is I made the basket out of items that I found on clearance or on sale or a really good deal. So all the baskets total cost under $100, and I got each basket is going to be about $4 a piece. So I found the baskets at the Dollar Tree, and they were 3 for $1. The nail file, the pencil, and the notebook that you see there are all from Michael's, and they were all in the $1.50 bin, and I got them for 15 cents a piece. And the nail files came with 2, the notebooks came with 2, and the pencils came with 4. So it was like cents for each thing, like less than 5 cents for each thing. So it was a really great deal. And then I got these little lotions at the Dollar Tree as well, and they came in a 3-pack for $1, and they had all different scents. And I did haul these, so if you want to take a look at that haul, go ahead and link it down below. And then that's a hand sanitizer that goes with that little lotion. And then I bought the candle at the Dollar Tree as well, and of course that was $1. And it is a beautiful, beautiful scent. I love that. I think it's mango pear. No, pomegranate pear. That's what it was. All right, so let's go ahead and get started on assembling the actual basket itself. And the first thing that I did was I took some tissue paper. I just had some tissue paper in my gift wrapping stuff. I had a pack from, I think this is from Christmas. So I just pulled that out and going to use that. So that was free, so that was nice. And what I'm doing here is I'm putting 2 pieces of tissue paper in the basket because I wanted everything to kind of sit up inside of it so it's not all down inside. And then I left a little space on the edge so I could stick the nail file and the pencil kind of deeper into the basket. So I'm just kind of fiddling with it as I do. So now I'm going to lay the notebook in there, and I'm going to put in the other items as well. One of the things that I'm really grateful for is I feel like as I was shopping and I was really praying about like what to get them, and because I wanted it to be cost effective because we didn't have a lot in our budget for it, but I also wanted it to be something that they would treasure and really enjoy getting, and not just and not something that looks like it's only $4. But so I was really thankful that I was able to find it, and I hope that they enjoy it. I'm hoping that it's something that will be a nice little treat for them. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm going to use 2 pieces of tissue paper, and I show you there that I'm kind of lining it up so that the overlap doesn't go on the bottom. It's just flat, so that bottom piece that's that tissue paper that's on the bottom doesn't kind of fold over into on the outside. So it lays really flat. I don't know if that makes any sense, but let's move on. So I went ahead and taped it down, and then I'm going to set the basket in the middle there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the 2 inside flaps, and I am going to tape them down again. I'm using some pretty, it's actually called crystal clear tape, which I thought was appropriate. And so it's crystal clear, so it's definitely clear, so it's nice because it doesn't show through. And then I'm going to just tape up those 2 sides. And then what I'm going to do when I create the basket is I'm going to take the 2 sides and fold it in. And then I'm going to do kind of like a crisscross overlay with the other the left and the right side. So the middle side I pulled up, and then I took the two sides, right and left, and I crisscrossed them. You can kind of see there that I crisscrossed it. And then I'm also going to do that with the back as well. And this way I just really, because I wanted it to kind of cover the front of the basket, so I kind of put more of the tissue, the product of the tissue kind of in the front of the basket. And just kind of fiddling with it, making sure that everything is tucked in. I do have to tape the back a little bit because it doesn't quite reach where I want to tie it. Excuse my camera adjustment, but I wanted to show you again what it looks like. And then I am going to tape it here in a second, I think. Yep, okay. So I grabbed some of that ribbon, and again, this is something that I hauled. So if you're interested in any of the products that I'm using for this project, please just check out my haul videos. I'll have the playlist all listed down below, and it tells you exactly where I bought everything, because I don't exactly want to make this a haul video. So if you want to check out where I bought the products, you can definitely do that. Okay, here's where I'm going to tape the back, because I felt like it wasn't quite reaching where I needed it to reach to meet up with the ribbon. Okay, so I went ahead and taped it back, and then I'm going to take the ribbon and I'm going to just wrap it around, and this is going to pretty much tie the whole gift basket kind of closed. The other ones do wrap around, but this one's the real thing that's like keeping it together. And I just fiddle with it and get this tied together, and you can watch me try to make a bow. Oh, nope, I don't even make a bow. I just just knotted it. Okay, and then I'm fiddling with the paper, which I don't even know why I'm fiddling with the paper, because it's going to get messed up again anyway, but you know, I like to fiddle. Okay, so then I'm going to be taking some of the tulle that I found. And this is a product that I really like using. It's a tulle runner when I'm making bows, because I don't know about you, but I'm not like a professional bow maker. So like with ribbon and stuff, it seems a little harder to me to make a bow. And plus, it seems like you get more product with these rolls of tulle. There we go. That's what I was trying to say. Oh, I also took this gold metallic that I bought at the dollar spot at Target, and I didn't actually haul that, so that's like the one thing I didn't haul. And it's interesting because when I cut it, it started fringing at the bottom because there's like 3 pieces that are together, and I ultimately actually liked that it kind of did that because it made it look more, it had more gold in it, so it actually ended up looking cute at the end. Okay, and I took a little tag. I'm actually not going to be using this particular tag, but I just wanted to show you that there will be a tag on the gift. My church is going to make the tags. One of the admins that work there, she's going to make a little tag for the that says all the information that we want on it. But I just wanted to kind of show you that we're going to have a tag on there. So I take the tulle, and I think I cut about, it was almost 2 feet of tulle. So it was a pretty good amount of tulle that I cut. And so as you can see, I'm kind of just adjusting it there. And I love that this product, because it makes kind of a good little poofy bow. And so I just kind of fiddle with it more and more. And because I want to make sure that I'm trying to do here is I want to make sure that the bow part is not overpowering the little flower that I'm going to put on there in a second, but I wanted it to also be large enough that you could see it. So then I went ahead and grabbed a flower, and I'm just going to yank it off that stem here in a second. And there it goes. And it just came right off. I just wanted to make sure I was pulling in the right spot. So it just came right off. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece, or I'm plugging my glue gun here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of the leaf that's also on that stem, and I'm going to cut it off. and I'm going to glue it to the back of that flower with my hot glue gun, because I wanted just to add just a little bit of greenery because I thought it was a lot of peach. So I thought that a little touch of greenery was kind of a nice touch. So I took the hot glue and I just glued it on there. And that was a really nice thing about getting this at Michael's. And if you had seen my haul, you would have known I got that stem for $1.89 at Michael's. And it was a really nice product. It didn't fall apart when I took it off of the stem. I don't know if that's the Dollar Tree and stuff like that. I don't know the quality of their floral. I'm not like a flowery person, so I don't usually buy that stuff, but it was a really good product, and I'm just so thankful that I was able to get it on such a great deal. And I was able to get 3 of the baskets done with 1 stem. So it's really cost effective to do it this way instead of like buying bows, because I don't know about you, but bows are expensive. I couldn't find bows that were cheap, very good prices. So I wanted to go a totally different route. So what I'm doing here is I'm actually making I'm putting the ribbon on the little thin ribbon on the flower so that I can put it on the basket, because I didn't want to glue it directly to the tool because then it would be hard to actually open the gift. So I just took a little piece of that ribbon and put a little hot glue on there and just stuck it on there. Now the interesting thing about this is it actually, when I was messing with it and playing with it afterwards, I realized that it fit around my wrist. So I'm like, oh, that would be kind of cool if they took it off and actually put it on the wrist and they had like a little wrist corsage. So I don't know if the ladies will do that, but I think I might make one for myself and wear it that day. Okay, so that's the end product. So that's done. So that's what I did, and I think it's so cute. I really love it, and I hope the ladies appreciate it and love it too. All right, so now I'm gonna do a little clothespin, and like I said, this is for a game. So what we're gonna do is kind of like a typical baby shower game. Is that we're gonna have them wear these little clothespins, and then like anytime they cross their legs, if they see somebody crossing their legs, they can steal their little clothespin from them, and then the person at the end of the night that has the most clothespins wins a little prize. So I brought these little cherry blossoms, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the little stem that was inside of it out, because that stem made it kind of difficult to glue onto the clothespin. So I just removed it, and then I'm going to take one of these little gold stickers that I just have in my stash, and I'm going to cut that little piece out and stick it in the middle. And I was saying before that I didn't want it to be, I want it to be pretty inexpensive because it's just a little party game that we're doing. And so the cherry blossom stem cost me $1.50 at Daiso, and then the clothespins, and I got 36, and they cost me $1.50 at Daiso. So altogether, I'll be able to make 36 of these for about $3. So I was pretty happy about that. And then what I'm going to do, so I just plugged in my glue stick, my glue gun, and I'm going to glue the back. Oh, I did want to take a piece of the greenery, also some of the gold twine, and just kind of added a little something to it. So I went ahead and snipped off one of the greeneries, and I do want to make it a little bit smaller. So I went ahead and just kind of cut this leaf just to make it smaller, and it worked out really good. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and hot glue, just testing it, making sure that it's the right size. So I am finally going to take my hot glue gun and glue that piece on there. So I wanted to glue it so that the gold little sticker kind of got some glue on it, so that the sticker wouldn't fall off. And I just adhered it to the clothespin. So I liked it because it was nice and pretty good and flat. So then I went ahead and I put the little leaf behind the clothespin so that, again, it wouldn't add additional bulk to the clothespin. So that's that. And then I'm going to take the green or the gold cord that I found at the dollar spot, and I'm going to actually wrap it around the flower. And then I'm going to wrap it around so that it kind of gathers off to one side. And you can see there how it's kind of like unwinding itself. So if you buy this stuff, just know that it does do that. If you do purchase this and you don't want it to happen, there's really nothing you could do about it. Unless, I guess you could tie it in a knot at the bottom, or glue it. You can always glue the ends together, I guess. So then like I said, I wrapped it around the flower and then I just kind of glued it, which is good because it added some additional glue all the way around the flower. And then I'm pretty much done with that. So that's what it looks like, guys, and I thought it was really cute. And again, it's just for a fun little game for us to play for the evening. And I'll go ahead and include some pictures at the end, so if you're interested, stick around. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.